Okay, so um, back to coronavirus news. The apparently a U.S. outbreak is imminent, and there's nothing we can really do to stop it. But it's really confusing, and it contradicts myself because I freaked out, but I was falling into the hype of what it is. It's pretty much just the flu, I think. Maybe the symptoms are a little bit heavier, but I haven't had a flu shot in like 6 years. And even when I have had the flu, my immune system's okay enough not to die. I guess if you're like really old or you don't have a really good immune system, then you're in a pretty sketchy situation. Um, but yeah, I mean, if you actually just like Google the stuff and don't go on WebMD, don't do that because WebMD just freaks you out and makes you think that the coronavirus is a new cancer. Um, then you'll kind of realize what it is. But the CDC has now come up with 13 facial hairstyles that are okay for you to use to not contract coronavirus, which is pretty much like using a condom not to get pregnant, and 18 that are not, which is like using saran wrap in small Ziploc bags to not get pregnant, I think. Um, because you're still trying to use protection, but like you're not sealed off properly. So I think that fits. I think that I'm gonna run with that. Um, so clean shaven obviously is an okay. And what they're talking about is like the respirator sealing surface. So like this area of your face is kind of what I think that they are going for. But I don't even know if people wear the ones that like seal like this. Like usually you see the ones that are maybe like this. They're kind of loose already. Like there's not like you can stick your finger down between the nostrils and the mask.
Those are
And
just the ones that you can. Those are the
like
easier
surgical
ones.
masks.
Yeah, because those are easy to
And
get.
they got like the little strip, like
That
the
you can
nasal
like.
strip. Yeah, you push, but it doesn't really work that well. Um, but anyways, so here's the diagram I'm looking at. We're gonna go through the acceptable ones first, and then the unacceptable ones, and I'm gonna see how often people actually have these. Clean shaven, pretty regular. Soul patch, not unless you're in like a bluegrass band as the
Bl-
lead guitar, or
Bluegrass.
well, yeah. I mean, who's rocking a soul patch nowadays? Just a soul patch. My uncle used to
Nobody.
have one. It was just a soul patch.
Everyone used to have just a soul patch.
Yeah, but like now, like I feel like it's reserved for like people in a bluegrass band. That's like the banjo guy. That's like bald and he doesn't really grow like the full beard. He's got like a splotchy beard, so he just does like the soul patch because it like gives him a little bit of edge.
Is that like an old dude trying to be young?
Kinda, kinda. Like I could see like Corey Smith, the like he's kind of like a bluegrassy singer. This guy. He could rock a soul patch, and that would look normal, I think. I mean, normal enough. He would look like a porn star, kinda, but. Side whiskers, so the hide from that '70s show, you can get away with, as long as they don't pass the respirator sealing service.
But side whiskers, that's just chops.
Yeah, it's like mutton chops down to like right here, though. I think you'd have to cut it right there. Which, who the fuck? Which, I noticed every single white guy in Dexter, since I've started watching that show again, has the side whiskers type of thing.
See, side whiskers are not mutton chops because mutton chops are not acceptable.
Right. Okay, I'm getting there. Um, the pencil, which is just like not to be racial, but the black guy mustache. I see that's like the Odell Beckham Jr. mustache without the goatee. Like how they cut like the top part right here, and then it's just like the right above the lip. It's
That's
like
also like the Dwight from the the flashing episode where there's a sexual predator and Pam draws the picture and it's just Dwight with no glasses with a little
mm,
thing and he
yeah, I
like
don't know. What else is acceptable? The toothbrush, which is the Hitler. Um, so coming out here looking like Hitler. I haven't seen that since Charlie Chaplin and Hitler back in. And I think they were around the same time.
sure. No,
Mm.
I want to say no. Maybe
But
Chaplin was
yeah,
like in the 20s.
you got the Chaplin and the Hitler are acceptable. We're on the bottom row here. The lampshade. I like how they have all these names that somebody definitely made up just for this graphic. Like the lampshade, it looks like a Pizza Hut logo. You can have that above your lip. The Zorro, pretty self-explanatory, I guess. Um, the villain, which is actually a lot more common now, but it might just be like Southern California common, but the little twisty
That's like
thing.
a hipster thing.
Yeah, I wanted to do it at one point. I still might. I still could. I figured if I screw it out again, I could flip this thing up. But yeah, the villain. So that might be my next go-to look if the whole world starts to go crazy over this. Um, the Zappa, which is the dad in This Is Us look.
Oh, Jack.
Yep. The Walrus, which is again a perfect name for that style. Painter's brush. I don't know how they got there. It just like maybe because like it looks like somebody painted that on him. Like it's just like a solid like brushstroke type mustache.
Or does it look like the bristles of a paintbrush?
No, not really, because I feel like that would be more like loosey goosey. That wouldn't be. Oh yeah, I forgot the horseshoe, but it's careful not to cross the seal. Um, which makes it like super sketchy in itself. The chevron, don't know how they got there with that.
Maybe it's because it's more straight and it almost kind of looks like a chevron. Because the chevron is that.
Maybe it's almost. Hmm, I don't know. How would you even like get? I guess because if you, I do that sometimes where you like trim it like
Yeah.
with scissors, so you trim it up like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess normally I have the chevron then.
An unkempt version of a chevron.
Well, yeah, but well, when I trim it up, it's not. The names for some of these not good ones. Okay, I'm gonna get through these. So handlebar, cool. Um, what else? The anchor and the balbo, chin hair may easily cross the seal, so be careful. The anchor is looks just like Tony Stark. Oh, actually, the whole second line, this whole thing looks like Robert Downey Jr. Actually,
Variations of Robert Downey Jr. in his facial hair.
yeah. Now that I look at it, I mean, obviously, like the anchor and the balbo kind of like show you, yeah, this could be him. But okay, so the no-nos, the no-goes are stubble, long stubble, a full beard, a French fork, which is just this part being shaved and trimmed up a little bit. Don't know who does that. I mean, maybe no. That looks like something from back in like the like Spanish Armada days. So, well, the ducktail I could see with like Armenian guys. A lot of those have ducktails where they like come down to like a fucking point, like something you could paint with. Like they wouldn't finger paint; they would just like chin it
Yeah.
up. The Verdi, which kind of looks dope. I could see some. That's like more of like male model shit that like nobody could actually rock, but you see it in a magazine. You're like, I could fucking do that. I think that's a cool like change of pace thing, and then you try to do it, and you're like chubby cheeked and fucking weird looking. You got this wax in your fucking mustache. You got to get out. It's not a good look for most people. The Garibaldi, the band holes, all not acceptable. The chin curtain. I've always called that the chin strap. I didn't know that it was like that, but
Who named these
I don't
though?
know. That's a predominantly Mexican beard. The extended goatee, which is more of like your Middle Eastern thing. Some white guys do it if they can't grow like the full like up here and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, the circle beard, which is just a goatee. I don't know what they have under. Do you say the goatee is just like the bottom part or all the way around?
It's just the bottom part.
I always thought of a goatee as like all the way around. Like what they say the circle beard is.
Again, who named these?
Yeah, I don't know. The Van Dyke, which looks real Shakespearean, but not as Shakespearean as the Imperial. The Mutton Chops, which were Civil War relics. The Hula Hee
Which has a different.
is my favorite name. The way that it's named makes me want to do that one. Just to tell people, like, oh, no, man, going for the Hula Hee. Hula Hee? Hula Hee?
Hula hee.
Hula Hee?
Mhm.
That sounds racist. It sounds like it should be Hawaiian. The Fu Manchu, and then the English, and the Dolly, which are all weirdly named after different cultures, but they're the exact same thing, just pointed different ways.
You're totally right.
So
Wow, I don't think of
CDC
that.
is racist.
I don't think of the Fu Manchu. I don't. That doesn't make me think Fu Manchu.
Oh yeah, well, and the little like the thing, but yeah, I don't know. But I think of like a braided little like small one because Asians don't grow facial hair like that.
Are you
Most of
talking
the
about
time.
like the dude that's in one of
Yeah,
those,
like the super stereotypical
like the Pirates of the
Asian.
Caribbean movie?
Maybe.
He had like two braids.
No, I'm talking about one. And then there's the long, like the Shaolin monk type shit.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So if you have any of these, the CDC is on your ass.
You're fucked. You're gonna get coronavirus.
There's a strong possibility, regardless. Like I said, it's like using a condom to prevent pregnancy, or like in some of these. And let's be real, it's 2020. Not very many people are using those anymore. And if you are, good for you. Good on you. I mean,
Using a condom?
sometimes, yeah. I probably shouldn't try to tie my pants back up after talking about this, but I'm going to. I can multitask. But yeah, I mean, and yeah, some people are, but like, it's 2020. We're comfortable with people. Almost too comfortable in this day and age. Like, it's a weird place. And maybe it's just out here. No, it's everywhere. It's just a weird place.